What's going on, guys? Want to Mess here, back with a new Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we're doing a sort of a follow-up video to the recent speed gear cleansing video that I did for my own account. I had a lot of people request for me to do a Savage gear version, since we had, during that video's release, we had a 2x Savage event going on. So I put in about, during the 2x Savage event, I did about 61,000 energy. I was running Fire Knight pretty much constantly the entire time to do that, and I kind of looked over the gear a bit before actually rolling anything. There's probably not going to be as much as you guys would expect, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it then. So let's just filter, let's just close this down, go to Savage gear. All right, so we have a couple of weapons here. We have a few helmets. We have some shields, some gloves, not too many chest pieces, and some boots. So obviously a lot less than the speed gear. I'm pretty tough when I'm looking at Savage gear. Rather than speed being a set that I can look for all types of substat combinations, with Savage I'm pretty much just looking for damage, especially on my account. So let's just start it up. So, okay, attack percentage, crit damage. I have a lot of really good weapons. This needs to bare minimum hit 3 out of 4 rolls onto crit damage and attack percentage. Okay. Okay, it's rolling pretty well on crit damage. Let's try it at 16. This is almost a max double roll. This is 2 7% and a 6%, so that's pretty good. We'll see what the final roll is. Okay, so triple crit damage, pretty high roll, 7% attack. Unfortunately, that resistance roll, it does have accuracy though. This would be an example of like a hegemon weapon, probably. What do we have here? Okay, so crit rate and attack percentage and health percentage. So, what I'm looking for here is to either roll all crit rate and attack or all crit rate and health, most likely attack. Okay, so we have mismatched main stat percentages here. So it's not, it's trying to be attack weapon and a health weapon, so that's a sell. Crit damage here, I don't love crit damage with health. I would rather, if I'm gonna, yeah. Especially with the low roll starting, that's a sell from me. The reason being why I don't love crit damage with health is because you don't build many health nukers at all in Savage. Meanwhile, you build quite a few attack percentage nukers here. All right, so this is a 6-star rare that we're rolling. 777s is quite nice, but this has to hit crit rate or health percentage or attack percentage here, crit rate or a main stat, and then the following roll needs to be the opposite of that in order for me to keep it. Okay, wow, 7% crit. You know what? With all the 7s here, I'll probably end up keeping this weapon, even if we don't hit a percentage here. This is extremely high roll, right? Max speed roll, 777 crit damage, 7% crit rate. I can probably find usage for this. Yeah, flat health on the end. I'd have to double check my weapons. I have a lot of really good weapons, but I think, especially crit damage for like a Cold Heart build or something like that, or enemy max health nukers, I really value, if this was triple crit rate 21, it would be a sell for me. Because triple crit damage, even on like a rare weapon, can find usage with those types of builds, whereas triple crit rate wouldn't really fit into my proper arena nuker builds, because it wouldn't be or excuse me, double. It just overall wouldn't be enough stats. All right, so we have a 5-star weapon here, 4%. Okay, this could, not only does this has to dodge resistance, goner. There is, in the future, you'll see me keeping some pieces with some resistance. There is a very specific Rotos build in Arena where I am looking for Savage gear with some resistance possibly, but and it could be okay to roll it, but this is just 4s. The overall, my Rotoses are already built, so I'm only looking for extremely good pieces to upgrade them. This is a 5-star. It's just, yeah, not gonna cut it. Another 5-star weapon. Okay, so this needs to roll all Okay, so now it has to roll health. I really don't like this start, but it's double 6%. So we need to not roll any attack now. I'm already not feeling this one too much, but if it keeps extremely high rolling, 14 speed. Honestly, the speed's not super important. The arena nuker meta is definitely on the slower side of things now. I think this, especially with the health percentage roll, I just don't think this is gonna do anything for me. All right, that's it for the weapons. We have some helmets now. Okay, so this one is just quad speed potential. Yeah, it didn't hit. I just don't think speed with just main stat percentage is enough to justify. So now here we're looking for, since this is health percentage, that doesn't really fit with like I was talking about earlier with that potential resistance Rotos build. Yeah, this is speed roll into resistance roll with health percent in its low rolling crit. Like this caps out at, what is it, like 19% crit damage. It's just, yeah, not gonna cut it. Okay, so here we're looking to obviously dodge the flat attack. Depending on 555 start, this is really low roll for a 6-star. As long as we dodge attack, it's probably a hold on to. But yeah, it's low rolling pretty bad here. This is double 5s with a 6 on crit damage. Still could be could be an excellent hegemon helmet if it can recover a bit here, or possibly a nuker helmet. It's pretty tough to use without crit rate, but at the same time, helmets are really tough to get for proper damage dealers because, for top row at least, compared to weapons and shields, helmets can roll a lot more substats. So we'll see what the final roll here is. I'd really like a high roll crit damage to kind of recover. Taking a little bit here. Flat attack on the end. I'm pretty sure this is a sell, but I have to check my other hegemon helmets. That's pretty rough. We'll wait and see on that. Okay, so here we have crit rate and then 2 different main stat percentages. Like I said, helmets are really tough to get good pieces, so I'm looking for all crit rate and then all main stat. So we're looking for all crit rate and all defense now. Okay, double. Once again, you don't build a ton of defense nukers in Savage either. However, there's a small handful of them that would be okay. All right, we're rolling okay here. This last roll does need to dodge accuracy and or attack. It just, yeah. Especially since we're missing speed and crit damage, all 4 rolls need to hit for me. Accuracy, yeah. I mean, in terms of a defense piece, accuracy is better than attack percentage, but not going to cut it really for me. All right, that's it for the legendary ones. Let's check helmet. Okay, so this one, like I talked about earlier, some Rotos pieces with resistance. Obviously, I would still probably prefer to dodge the resistance rolls so that it can be usable on somebody else in Savage. We'll see how this 12 roll goes here. Rolling decently so far. Average speed a little bit above average crit rate. Taking a while for 12. That's kind of strange. Okay, all right, it's looking pretty good. This still needs to hit something on the end here, though. Just 19 crit and 11 speed is not really going to cut it, especially with the resistance roll. This needs to be crit damage or attack percentage for sure. Crit damage would be better. Yep, unfortunate. Speed. Okay, so this. So the resistance does not really fit into defense build. Okay, that's a sell. Yeah, the resistance in Savage is a very specific thing that most people should not be trying to build, or probably can't build. So here we have, once again, conflicting main stat percentages. So we're looking to roll, now that we've hit defense, all defense and crit rate, and then we would still need to hit something on the 16 roll to make it worth it. All right, triple defense. That's pretty good. A little bit above average, but this still needs to hit something. It has to be speed or crit damage here for me to keep it. Otherwise, it's just a little too... It's just not specific enough, not enough damage stats. Especially because I don't even really have defense-based nukers that I'm going to build. Resist, yeah. I'm missing Solus on my account, so... Alright, so this one, we have to dodge flat attack. A single flat attack roll, it's a sell, and then even then we still need to hit something on 16 for it to be worth it. Okay, a little bit of low roll speed here. Double fives feels kind of bad, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. Average crit rate, a little bit below average speed. It's okay. We still have to hit something good on 16 here. Attack percentage. Crit damage, or I guess I would accept defense or health percentage, but it wouldn't really be... It wouldn't be ideal. I'd probably, like, just barely hold on to it then. Okay. When I think about the... I guess, yeah, 10 speed is still pretty valuable. You don't want to run your nukers too low speed, so that's... I don't love it, especially with the low roll, but I think it's just barely a hold on to. Alright, this has to dodge accuracy. And hit something on 16. So I know that previous helmet was 25% defense with crit rate. It's just, I understand 32% crit value, but no speed. Speed is a pretty big deal on these Savage pieces, because not only is speed, that sounds silly, but being able to get the stat on the piece so that you can glyph it is really important. That goes for any percentage that's glyphable and speed, of course, right? So that's why I actually tend to value main stat percentage over crit damage on a lot of these pieces, because it can be glyphed, right? So, I mean, it depends on the builds, though. Certain builds require a lot of crit damage for, like, enemy max health nukers, etc. But, alright, looking for crit damage or speed here. Resistance, that is not going to do it. Dang. Pretty unfortunate. What do we have here? Okay, so we have a rare helmet. So this needs to roll perfectly. So attack crit rate, this needs to hit crit damage speed and then crit damage speed. Like one first and then the other one second. Otherwise I won't bother. The only reason why I gave it a shot is because, like, helmets are very difficult. Accuracy? No, I'm not going to cut it. Alright, speed. Okay, so we have to... So this is kind of an ideal stat combination for that Rotos type build I was talking about. We'll roll it to 12. We'll see if it continues to roll decently in terms of, like, percentages. So good speed, average crit. Okay, I'm not, like, overly impressed by it, but it'll probably end up being a hold on to in case I ever redo my Rotoses in the future. We'll see what the final roll is. I guess this is about average for resistance, so. Okay, for a 5-star, for, like, again, I don't think this is some amazing piece, but this fits a very specific build that I'm trying to do right now, or that I've built and that I might rebuild in the future. So that's why I'm holding on to that. Same thing here. This is the exact same piece except for its crit damage instead of crit rate. So I'll roll it to 12, see how it's rolling. So we're a little bit below average attack, we're average resistance. If we low roll, like, attack percentage again, like a 4%, I'd probably toss it. Okay, recovered with a 5. We'll see the 16 roll. I have to be pretty tough on 5 stars because, I mean, less main stat, the stats all roll lower than 6 stars. I know that's obvious, but it's just, over the course of a legendary piece, it makes a pretty big difference. These are both a little bit low roll. I think it's a hold on to. For me, just barely. Okay, so this, I'm looking for, like, a triple crit damage. Probably nothing else. Okay, we'll give it a shot at 12. Nope, okay. Too much accuracy. Final helmet. Okay, so this one we're looking to completely dodge accuracy, I suppose. Otherwise, like a triple crit damage could do it. Crit rate. Helmets are pretty tough. Let me give it one more shot at 12 and let me see what it does. Another accuracy roll, it's gone 100%, but low roll attack. It's just not really cutting it for me. Accuracy, crit attack, crit damage. Could be good for like a, here, hold on. I think I was a bit too hasty on that. This could be good for like a dungeon build. This would never make it onto like an arena nuker, but I'll see what 16 is. If it's accuracy again, it's definitely a sell. But a decent roll on another stat, I think it could still be good for a dungeon build. Okay, all right. I don't love it, but just barely. All right, we have a couple of good shields here. So this was like the one item that I got that like this is a good item, you know. So this is gonna go straight to 16. I hope it doesn't really hit resistance because in order to be like an overall usable shield for anybody on my account, I would prefer not to hit it, but we'll see what happens. Good start, or decent, I guess. Double 5s on speed feels pretty bad, but okay. So this resistance roll pretty much locks it into being for one of those Rotos builds. I have plenty of, with this resistance roll, it's essentially like an epic shield, right? I have plenty of shields with speed crit epic with varying rolls. What I really need is, you know, legendary ones that roll all 4 stats into speed crit. But I'm not upset about it necessarily because those builds are a bit more prominent now. Yeah, I'll probably show the Rotos builds afterwards, so you guys kind of know what I'm talking about instead of just seeing me just roll resistance something. Yeah, this is a very average shield, right? Average crit rate, above average crit damage, below average speed. So it's good, it's a hold, but kind of a little disappointing. All right, so here we have, this is a 6-star legendary piece. The only thing I'm going for is quad speed here, nothing else. Okay. So I don't really want to, I don't want this to be a gear cleansing guide or anything like that, but I'll just make a quick note. Any piece, top row, weapon, helmet, shield, any bottom row other than boots, gloves, chest piece that has a speed substat on it, 6-star legendary, you should try to roll it. Even if it's a flat stat, right? Flat stat gloves, flat stat chest piece, I don't care what set, I don't care what flat stat it is. If it's 6-star legendary with a speed roll on it, you should be trying to quad roll speed it. 2 pieces like that, 2 quad rolls, obviously boots don't count because you want main stat speed boots. If they can quad roll speed 2 pieces, they can probably replace gear on your fastest champion. Just with how the math works out. So, all right, so this one we're looking to dodge the resistance here, all crit damage, speed, and health percentage. Ideally, it would be like a triple or quad crit damage, ideally. But dodging I think... Let me see the 12, I guess, but yeah, no. Another health roll, yeah. No good. Alright, onto some epic shields. Okay, so we have to dodge accuracy here. Dodge accuracy, then we'd have to roll crit rate on the end, unless it's like a triple crit damage. Okay. Or I guess, crit rate or a main stat percentage I would accept. Okay. Double speed, 18 is pretty good. Low roll crit damage though. So we're looking for, crit rate would probably be the number 1 I'm looking for. Otherwise, health or defense percentage, I'd at least hold on to it until I take a closer look at my shields. Flat, okay. No, this is Gunner. All right, same thing here. So I can roll this straight to 16. Preferably, I'd rather dodge health percentage. That didn't happen. But if we roll it to 16, if we hit crit rate on the end, it's most likely a usable shield. It's kind of low roll, honestly. 5 speed, 11, 17 here. This is all low roll. But if it hits crit rate, I'll at least hold on to it. Nothing else will matter. Accuracy? Yeah, no, especially on a health one. Okay. So this one has to be all... Actually, for a health, it probably has to triple crit damage. Yeah, I don't think I even have a single health champion built in Savage right now. I mean, I know, like, for example, like, Sir Nick does very well in Savage. Who else? I don't know who else for health-based champions who does well, but, I know it can be good. So this one, health, crit, speed. It's a good combination. Looking for crit damage on the end here, then. We'll see how the rolls go. So triple speed, but it's really low roll. The average should... Well, I guess average is 22. So 1 speed, low roll. I have a different triple speed shield in Savage that has both crit stats, so it's pretty much crit damage or bust here, I think. I guess I could hold on to it as a specialty health shield. Let's just hope we hit crit damage. Resistance. You know what? I'll give it a shot, right? Triple speed is kind of a weird stat that can be hard to get sometimes. So I think this one's just barely a hold for me. All right. Same kind of idea here for a resistance-based shield for those Rotos builds. This one pretty much has to hit crit rate on the end, though. Yeah, especially with the resistance roll here, this 100% needs to roll crit rate on the end. Okay. High roll crit damage. I guess it's about average speed. Let's see what this last roll is. This has to be crit rate. Oh, okay. Nice. We're holding on to that one. Again, I'm not super impressed with it, but this has to triple crit damage. Gosh. No. Oh gosh, flat stack, get out of here. Alright, this has to dodge accuracy. Actually, you know what? It has to triple crit damage with for a health percentage, yeah. Alright, some 5-star shields here. Okay, so we're looking for primarily all 4 rolls hitting into crit stats. I would maybe... Actually, you know what? It probably needs to transition into a triple crit damage from here. Oh gosh, especially with the flat health, it's a gunner. That is a bummer. Alright, this one, this is a good substat combination. I'll roll it to 12 and see how the percentages are doing. Because if we low roll as a 5-star, it's like basically useless. Okay, we're rolling decently on the speed, which I'm okay with, I guess. We'll see what it does here. Health I think, like I've talked about, especially for how rare health percentage nukers in Savage are. Yeah. Okay, this is all 4 rolls into crit stat or bust. Bust. Alright, we have some gloves. Let's take a look. Crit damage. Okay, so we have a crit damage glove with 2 different percentages. What I'm looking for personally would be quad attack percentage. That would be extremely good for me for like a hegemon build, something like that. But most likely I would keep probably a double attack percentage roll or like a triple health percentage roll. So that's kind of what we're looking for here. Okay. Gonna be tough to use for like a health nuker, but we'll give it, yeah. This is a really weird piece. This has to hit health percentage or I'm selling it. The reason why I go a lot easier on gloves, chest, boots, like bottom row is so much harder to get good pieces with because you need the proper main stat. You need, you know, crit damage gloves, you need percentage chest pieces, you need speed or percentage boots. Like, So that's why I tend to go a little bit easier on them, because it's harder to get them. So this but this has to triple. So like other pieces, like you wouldn't even roll this a lot of the time. But Savage gloves, Savage crit damage gloves, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Not gonna do it. All right. Defense percentage. Okay. I think I kept this just to like see if it. So this needs to dodge attack, right? Okay, it's gone. I already don't really like main stat percentage gloves in Savage, but I figured I'd give it a shot. But yeah. Okay, crit damage glove. Another one here. I'm looking to. Actually, I don't really know what I want here. Like defense and accuracy could be a. I don't really like this much accuracy, but for a very specific build, I guess defense and accuracy. This is pretty strange. Speed or crit rate on the end here. I think I'll hold on to it, but this is a very, very weird piece that would only go into a very specific build. But once again, it's a crit damage glove in Savage, so I'm a lot more understanding, and it can fit a lot better than top row pieces can. Yeah, we'll see. It still has to hit speed or... Okay. It hits speed. I don't know exactly who would use that piece, but I think somebody could, is the thing. All right, another crit damage. Okay, so with a flat stat on a rare, this definitely needs to double roll health percentage here. Okay. And then it needs to hit speed and crit rate most likely on the 12 and 16. Okay, flat. Nope, no good. Another crit damage. Okay, so we're looking for a double of either percentage to give the glove some direction, right? Double. Okay, beautiful. Double attack. So I'm going to roll this actually up to 16. So crit damage glove, double attack percentage. This could be a hegemon glove, possibly, for like a nuke hegemon. If I hit like speed and crit rate on the end here, this could actually work for like a proper arena nuker. But at its baseline, okay. At its baseline, it can definitely be used on a hegemon. We'll see what the 16 roll is. Hopefully speed or crit rate. Okay, yeah, this is just locked in for a nuke hegemon, and it's not even that amazing, right? We didn't hit flat attack, which would be really good for hegemon, but it's like just barely a hold for now. Another crit damage glove. As you can see, I kept a lot of 6-star rare pieces here. This does need to double speed roll though. Okay, 1 and 1. No thanks. Another one needs to double speed. Unfortunate. All right, on to some chest pieces. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, this is just another piece that I'm trying to... Actually, quad speed or like quad crit damage could work. So you guys will see, this is a flat health chest piece, right? There's a lot of... So this, unfortunately for me, this is a sell, but there's a lot of misconception about flat stat pieces, like gloves and chest pieces. Oh, I guess for Savage, I'm talking mostly about chest pieces. Here's another one. This one only works for the speed, though. But a lot of other content creators for probably years have been pushing the idea that like flat stats are a sell, right? Like auto sell. That's not true at all. This has to triple speed, especially in like gear sets that can work on seer or possibly other max health percentage nukers, but primarily seer. So like Savage chest pieces. So here's another one. If this triple rolls crit damage, I will hold it. Savage, crit damage, cruel, possibly. Chest pieces that have really good crit stats and or speed, or like with speed usually, even if you don't have the correct main stat, can work on a seer. So, okay, so defense percentage, it's a rare one. Let's see how it rolls at 8, right? Because if we like triple 5% here, then I'm not really too interested in it. But okay. It's pretty average. We're gonna roll it to 16 and look for a crit rate. I don't have very good chess pieces in Savage, so even a rare one, a defense percentage. Once again, I don't have a soulless to build, unfortunately. But if this hits crit rate on the end, I would hold on to it. But it has to hit crit rate here now. And actually, flat defense is, in terms of stats that we can actually roll on a piece like this, is actually pretty good. Since it's a defense chest piece, I understand that it's a flat stat, but you can glyph that flat stat for, you know, if you did a 6-star glyph on a plus 40, and that's 60 extra defense, which isn't a ton, but isn't nothing, right? Flat, okay. This is unfortunately not a keep for me, though. Last chest piece, resist. Okay, so resistance is a little bit weird. This kind of ties back into those Rotos builds that I was talking about. You usually, for those types of Rotoses, I did attack chests, but if this rolls really, really well, actually I should stop, I should only roll it to 12. For me, this needs to hit crit damage and attack percentage. Health, okay, yeah, no. Alright, we got a good array of boots. Let's see what, so, attack percentage. Okay, attack percentage boots are fairly tough to get, like, the stats that you want for Savage. You want crit rate, crit damage, and speed. So we have crit damage on here. I'm looking to at least double roll crit damage into a different stat on 16. And I was going to say, I don't, obviously okay, that's too much. I was going to say I don't mind a little bit of accuracy, possibly for like a Hegemon build, but double roll accuracy is definitely a no-go now. Okay, speed boot with, okay, it's kind of weird. This has to triple defense. I think I was being a little bit easy when I was keeping this boot, but another speed boot. Okay, with double flat sat, this has to triple roll crit rate. Yeah, speed boot with good crit rate. Actually, you know what? Possibly for like a seer build. Let's see if we roll double crit rate into crit damage could work for like a seer build here. I was a little too hasty on this. Still has to hit crit rate though. Okay, oof, double flat. No thanks. Okay, so this one is a rare, so this has to double roll crit damage for sure. No defense allowed on an attack boot. Double 7 is a good start. And defense. Nope. Okay, so defense percentage. Let's see how it does at 8. Let's see if it... Okay, average. It has to hit at least average for me, right? Average, okay. Roll it to 16. See if it hits crit damage somewhere in here. Similar to my chess pieces, I don't really have good defense Savage gear, so I'm a bit more accepting of it to try to build at least like one person, but still needs to hit crit damage just to be at least a decent piece. Oh, taking a long time at 12 and 13. It's really strange. Show me crit damage. Flat attack. That's not gonna do it. Oh man, lots of stuff rolled to 16 just to sell today. That's fun. Speed. Okay, double crit rate. Double crit rate is like the bare minimum. Okay, goodbye. And last but not least, so we have a 5-star speed boot with crit damage and... Okay, so I'm looking for ideally all 4 rolls into crit damage and attack percentage. Or triple crit damage I'd probably keep for like a seer build, so... Okay, I think this is a... Oh yeah, what am I doing? This is a sell. Yeah, with that flat... Because since we rolled into attack and then we rolled flat, we cap out at like 17 crit damage, which is just not that much. So, while this video is a lot shorter than the speed gear, yeah, I'm a lot more picky with Savage. Definitely needs to have good damage stats. Let me show those Rotoses really quick to kind of show what I was talking about. So again, this is like a very specific build that I was doing for Platinum Arena where, well, this one's missing his glove, but here's a good example because I switch gloves for dungeon content. Here's a good example of one of my Rotoses. So he actually has about 350 resistance on him, decent speed, like decent attack, decent crit damage, right? In Savage plus Cruel. With Siffy lead, he's over 400 resistance, and this is specifically to hit those high resistance, low accuracy warlords at reset. I've had mixed success with these builds. Overall, I think that they work fine, and I'm glad I switched them out of their like raw damage, no speed builds. I think I like these builds a little bit better, but they're definitely not like super OP hit anything builds. But that's just an idea of what you can do. So like, actually, I guess this one doesn't have. So this is a shield with some resistance on it, and I glyphed it. This is a chest piece with some resistance. This is a boot with some resistance, and then I put like a resistance banner, an amulet with some resistance on it, and then masteries, and then obviously maxed Great Hall. So just an example of why I was being a bit more of accepting of resistance on those savage pieces when normally in other sets I'd probably toss those. So anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys found the savage one interesting. Personally, I'm a little disappointed with the 2-time savage. Like in terms of getting double savage, right? It was fine. I definitely had double drop rate. That's all good. But I ended up with one piece that I was like okay with. It was that shield, and even then it rolled resistance and kind of I think it went past, yeah, it rolled resistance anyways, so it was like it's just an okay shield. So not too hyped about it, but that will wrap this up. I will see you all on a new video soon. Peace.